Making his rounds at the Detroit Regional Mackinac Policy Conference was Governor Rick Snyder, who we caught up with at the Grand Hotel. Speaking here at the conference, Florida Governor Jeff Bush said there is nothing about Detroit public schools that cannot be fixed if Detroit focused on students rather than teachers and politics. What's your reaction to that?
Well, I think we are making progress in Detroit public schools because there is a focus on the kids. And so we're on a path to success. We just need to keep working hard. I've visited schools in Detroit. I was at Western International High recently, and it was great to see the progress. Let's just keep it up.
How are you focused on improving the educational system in the state?
Well, there's a lot of things we're doing, but in this budget, one of the most exciting things was a big investment in early childhood education. Because early childhood is critically important for someone's entire education and their whole life. One of the metrics that is most telling is someone's ability to read by third grade. If they can read by third grade, it's an entirely different path than if they can't. And to do that right and to do it the best way, it involves early childhood. In Michigan, we've had a waiting list of about 29,000 students because they couldn't go because they didn't have the resources. So over the next 2 years, we're putting budget dollars aside to make that waiting list go away. And I think that'll make a big difference to kids in Michigan.
What do you plan to do about ineffective teachers?
We did legislation a year or so ago to help address the question of ineffective teachers. And the thing is you want to be careful about that because teachers are hardworking folk. So the real question is how do you support the most effective teachers so they can be good role models and mentors? So we're looking at creating a master teacher category to help do that. And not just assume someone's not going to be successful, but how do you come up with mentoring, counseling programs to try to help someone be successful if they're having challenges?
Okay. What role, if any, is the emergency manager playing in regards to Detroit public schools?
Well, there's a separate emergency manager for Detroit public schools, and that's a separate role then for the city of Detroit. The emergency manager in Detroit public schools, Roy Roberts, has done a very good job. He's hoping to transition out of that because he's been doing it for a couple of years, and we're looking for a successor.
Okay. What's your overall message here at the conference?
It's about Michigan being the comeback state, but then still recognizing there's more work to be done. We shouldn't be complacent nor content with what we've achieved. Let's stay on this positive path. It's an exciting opportunity to really bring Michigan back.
I'm Adam J. Taylor here on Mackinac Island for Wine and Logan Network, where we bring you the younger side of the news.